Today is Monday, September the 20th. The McClellan oscillator has dropped to oversold, but as you can see here and here, it can go further, and I suspect that at least tomorrow it will go further. The turmoil in China isn't helping much. Local problems aren't helping. The summation index is as low as we've seen. Possibly due for a turn, but doesn't mean that the market will turn yet. We're still going to experience this kind of a drop. So I think we've got more to go. And the charts seem to back that up. If we look at the Dow Jones completely, the Chiku span completely lost the cloud. It had gone as low as this. It finished here. It's got more to, this would indicate that it has more to drop. There's really no indication of support. You could say that this price level was support. And if you think that, well, that's where we ended today. But we could also be looking at this here as price support. And that's just above the 200. The NASDAQ did manage to stay above the cloud, dropped below the 50, and the Chiku span stayed within this candle. So it could bounce, could go under. I suspect it's going to go under. The S&P is interesting, dropped below the 50. Where did the Chiku span finish its day? If we draw this, if we bring this down here, the Chiku span finished here. It went as low as down here, so the 50 really didn't come into play, indicating that tomorrow we could see price ending down here, which would mean still in the cloud. The volatility index, of course, spiked today. I actually thought that it could have gone higher than that, so that's some consolation. We'll probably still go higher. IBM had a little bit of a fat doji day. It's still below the 200. Apple finished with support from the Chiku span on the 50. Right at this point here, it bounced off the 50 to finish up here. So that's a good sign. I thought we might get a bounce off the cloud. I'm no longer sure about that. I'm hoping now that we'll get this bounce off the Chiku span tomorrow. Caterpillar had a miserable day. Look at that. Where did it end up? Chiku span is in between the 50 and the 200, so it's got more to drop. It's just going to be a great stock to buy when it finishes dropping. Let's do a quick Fibonacci retracement on that, and it looks like we may have come to a point of support, 38.2, a little bit above that. So we'll keep an eye on that tomorrow. Caterpillar probably has more to drop. Square was interesting. Square ended its day today, not too bad at all. It had a range of $6.60. Sorry, $7.77. Square finished $6 down. But look at that candle. It's still, it struggled. It didn't do too badly. Where did it get its support? Right here, the Chiku span on the 50 is where it bounced today to finish up at this level right here, 249.31. So it went low, hit the Chiku span, and then started to move up. Very interesting. JP Morgan was down 3%. Chiku span miss, down below the cloud, also not good. SMTC had a pretty good day today, down 42 cents with a range of only $2. Stochastics still show that it's overbought, but not a bad day when you look at the rest of the market. Let's take a look now and see, was there really anything in the market that did well today? If we look at FinViz Maps and we look and see, we've got some healthcare stocks that didn't do too badly. Pretty much everything else was pretty terrible. Let's look at the bubble map and let's look at it just for the day. Make make sure this is a day. And what did well today? Not very much. You can see that 85% of the market was negative. Verizon, not too bad. Booking Holdings, the healthcare stocks, not too bad. American Airlines, that would be because of lifting of entry requirements into the USA. Delta Airlines, United Airlines, so the airlines all did well. And over here you have CenterPoint Energy. So that's it for today. We are not finished going down. If we see it bounce tomorrow, probably a dead cat bounce. This is what I look at. I think that we could easily come down to this point and to this point. The summation index at 882 is extremely low.